I'm back. Oh, this one needs to be flipped over. Okay. This was the salt, this was the rice, this was the toilet paper, this was the noodles. So I'm gonna paint something. And I actually took a whole week off from painting. And yeah, I did. I'm gonna pick these two to paint first. And then over here, I have like 5 more bookmarks. So I'm almost done. I got my paints. And I actually busted out some other paints too. So that's fun. These are my Winsor & Newton watercolor paints. And these are my cheapy Prague watercolor paints that I got for really cheap. So there's that. Get some watercolor brushes out. I'm picking out the small ones because obviously when I'm doing such a small little thing, I can't use like these big brushes. Okay. Anyway, I have these 2 paints. Here you go. You can see them. And I thought maybe it would be interesting to just paint the same thing with the different paints and see how that works out for me. Because, yeah. And so I would just paint one little flower. A pink flower. And then I'm going to take some water and drag it out. Oh, that is not enough water. Maybe I should have pre-painted the water. Whatever. I don't know how I feel about this pink because I don't think it's going to be pink enough. Maybe I'll just add some more because the blue is really showing through. And that's probably my fault because, you know. And then over here, because, you know, I like to twist and turn things. And then over here, I'm gonna wipe this brush off. I'm going to do the same thing with these pink paints. See if there's any difference. These are the Pragues. So the $1.25 paints. These were a gift, and normally I would never look up the price of a gift, but I did kind of wonder what's the price difference. So I did look them up, and these paints sell on Amazon, which I know that's where my sister got it, for about 34 bucks. Yeah. And then on their actual, like, Winsor & Newton website, for some reason they're like 60 bucks. And I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, that bothers me. Like, wouldn't the manufacturer sell them for cheaper than the stores? I, you know, that's like wrong. Am I the only one who's like, why? That's not right. Like, I don't think that's right. Because, yeah, you should sell, you're manufacturing it. Why is it not cheaper? I don't know why. That bothers me immensely, actually. So I'm going to make sure that that little dot is gone. Okay. So, and then I'm going to come in and use a small brush to make the stem. And here, I think I'm going to use this color, green. Oh my, that is way too dark. Whoopsie. Uh-oh. 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 There we go. You don't want it to be that dark. We're not painting with acrylics. We're painting with watercolor. And watercolor, you go in light, and then you go in. Oh no, I've just messed them up, didn't I? Yep, I did. Did you see what I did? This one was supposed to be the Prague. Oh well, I may have to do this again because I think I've just messed up my experiment by switching paints. Because, you know, oh my. And I will make it slightly darker back here on the bottom because, of course, it's darker back here. Right, right, right. As you go down, it's less sun, it's darker. Over here, the bottom of the leaf needs to be darker. Over here, the bottom of this leaf needs to be darker. I am going to just add a little water. Come on. Can't add water if I don't have any water. And that way the top of the leaf is lighter. So that's what we want, right? I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I do need to make the tippy. Oh, come on, tippy. There we go. And then over here, because I did this one and that one, I've got to do this one and the other one. I'm going to use the dark green over here, which the dark green over here is a lot less dark green. Wow, that is a bright green. I don't like that. I'm going to add some blue to this green. Ooh, that's way too much blue. And a little more green over here. There we go. We're just going to darken it up just a tad because this is ridiculously cartoony color. Why is it not grabbing any of the blue? Come on. I'm just going straight into the blue now. But yeah, that's like a very cartoony color. It was not a, it was very bright. Maybe bright's good though. I mean, like I could see reasons why you would want bright. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make a leaf. And that leaf does not have the same curve as the other leaf, but that's okay. I can come back in and add a curve because it's fine. And I'm going to do a little of the dark blue again. And I'm going to come in and do the underside of the leaf. Rinse it off a little. Come back in. Get some of this cartoon green. And blend it in. There we go. I definitely don't like the cartoonishness because that's not the look I was going for. But that's okay. Now this was the pink one. I'm going to come in and I'm going to do this. Just wet the leaves again. And I'm going to try not to do too much, but I'm going to do a little red. So I'm going to do a little dot of red here because I think this is not quite as raggedy as I would like. And I'm going to turn this because I gotta kind of, oh man, that's just too wet, I think. That's okay. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. And over here was this one. I am going to go in, and again, I don't know if I can use this red. This red is very orange, but I will try to do some red streaks too through it. And I'm not really seeing that pink come through here, but because I'm using less water over here, yeah, it's coming through better. Don't like it. Cool. Let's see. This one was the pink one. I'm gonna come in. This is pink. I'm gonna just connect them together. And that doesn't connect well. So I'm gonna, there. That's better. This one I'm gonna also do that, but I'm gonna come and just try and extend it with the paint that's already on the page, because I do have, you saw that there was like a little dot there of paint. There we go. So I don't have to, and then this was the Prague paint. I'm gonna go in with some pink. I'm gonna, again, do my, come on, water. This is why I hate watercolors. You've got to constantly be changing. It's so much less fun. You know? I do like the translucentness of it, but I just feel like I'm constantly fighting it. And then over here, because I added more pink in, and I really feel like I need to add more pink in here too. So I'm coming over here and I will pinkify it by adding some pink. See if that helps tonally. Now I'm going to go through and I got some red. And I'm just going to add some dots. Why? Because I can. And what's the purpose of the dots? I don't know. I just feel like adding some dots. I'm going to do the same thing over here. And I'm going to use this red. Now I have to ask you guys, if you didn't know, would you know that this flower and this flower were painted completely with, like, one was $30 paints, one was $1.25 paints? I don't know that I would know that. Just saying, I don't know that I would know that. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I'm doing some little black dots for the center of the flower. Over here, I'm grabbing, ooh, that black paint was not hydrated enough to actually grab any. I did spray them, but, you know, these were really dry and cracked and everything. And then, I think here needs some more stuff. This one was that one. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab some green and I'm just going to add some dots to the leaves. Why? I don't know, because I want to. Just, this is polka dots. And then I will do this. I need to make sure it is actually wet enough to drag, because and there we go. I am calling that one done. I don't know. It's a bookmark. It's not that deep. And I'm just playing with stuff. And I'm experimenting. And that's okay. I am going to try and peel the paint off. Come on. I'm not paint, tape. Trying to pull the tape off. Did I just say it? I'm trying to pull the paint off? That would be bad. I don't want to pull paint off. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here and do what I've been doing on all of mine, which is signing my initials. Yay! Done. Okay, so this one, now I've got to come back through and add some dots. But I can't add the dots with the color because obviously I had mixed up that color. So I got to add some blue. That is very blue. Because again, control. I'm going to add just some little dots to the bottom of the leaves. And I don't know why, but I'm going to add some little dots to the bottom of the stem too. Okay, maybe I'll add them to the whole stem. Because why not? I'm feeling polka dotty. I have to add in some grass. So I'm just gonna I did change the color a little bit just because it went a little more yellow here. So yeah, why not? And then I'm going to peel off my tape. And I'm going to sign it green. I do need to probably do that because I need to get a little of that paint off. It's way too much paint. Okay. And there we go. It is what it is. I think that this watercolor has better mixability? I don't know what to call it. I think this has better mixability. I think this has more, it's more opaque. I don't think that there's that much of a difference that one or the other is worth the price difference. I think this set is not that bad. Not that bad at all. I mean, if you just want to like play a little bit. And I don't profess at all to be good at watercolor. So it should be abundantly clear. All I'm doing is playing. So, yeah, I am going to go back in because it's really bothering me that the stem looks so not right. Okay. I don't know if that fixed it, but I'm going to pretend it did. Because it just didn't quite do. There we go. I still don't like it, but it's fine. It's a bookmark. It's a bookmark. So there's my dotted flowers. Here's what the rice looked like. Here's what the toilet paper looked like. I do actually like the little rice in the background. It does add some texture to the foreground. I think though that this is fine. This looks nice. It's got like more difference on the sky. It looks like clouds. It looks like there might be some grass or something in the background. I mean, I think it's fine. Now I will go on and do the salt and the noodles.